Hi, hello team, my name is Monique. This month we are going to do something slightly different. Make Your Myth Taker Readathon, which is held by Ashley from I Follow Through Fiction and Charlotte, whose Twitter link I will link down below. This is a immersive sort of storytelling readathon, and I found it was just like, this is amazing because I like writing. I really am enjoying readathons and them making me read, so I have picked a course, and then I picked another course because we can't just be one thing. Also, I'm apparently ringlety. Make Your Myth Taker Readathon, as I mentioned, is held by Ashley and Charlotte. We also have some co-hosts, which I will also be linking down below. I may or may not be doing vlogs for all of these, but mainly I just made a character because I could and I wanted to, and she's obviously a knight because all I've ever wanted to do was be Caladri from the Protector of the Small series by Tamara Pierce. But there may also be some oracle tendencies, so we're gonna go with the knighthood path and also the oracle path, because technically these sort of intertwined, but I want to read more than 4 books, so we're gonna try real hard. Somehow there's been some chunky boys snuck on here, so let's just get on with it. This is gonna be a quick little hoo-ha, and then I may or may not dress up like an oracle and sneak snazzy stuff in here. The first prompt for the night path is to read a book by a favorite author, and I am going to finally get around to reading this boy. This is Lady Hotspur by Tessa Gratton. Tessa Gratton is one of those weird authors that you either love or hate, and I absolutely adored her first book that I read, which was Queens of Innis Lear. This is another, I think, Shakespearean retelling. I'm not entirely sure which one it is. It's fat, it's beautiful, it's female romance in here. I know there's a lady knight, and if there's anything more than that, I don't really want to know, so I just wanted to start this book off with a bang. And also this is just so very beautiful, and I want to read this book so badly, and I just haven't gotten around to it because also it's fat. So one book, favorite author prompt, here we go. The next book is to read a book with a weapon on its cover. And I am going to read The Empire of Sand by Tasha Suri, which this book I actually got from the beautiful Justine over at I Should Read That, who I will link down below in one of those act of kindness threads in Twitter, because she's just delightful and I wanted to read this book so badly. This book follows a girl who is trapped between 2 cultures. Her father comes from like the ruling class, and her mother, I believe, comes from like an outcast sort of background where they bow down to spirits. I'm not entirely sure. There's some magic involved. I'm going into all of these books slightly blind, but I am just super stoked. Also, this is beautiful. I also have the second book, and I'm just like, this is just an excuse for me to read whatever I want all the time. Next prompt is to continue a series, and I will hopefully be reading this bad boy. This is Aurora Burning by J. Kristoff and Amy Kaufman, which is the sequel to Aurora Rising, which is a book that follows a group of sort of space cadets, outcasts, found family babies, when they find a girl whose name is Aurora, who has been in sort of cryo sleep for 200 years. And the guy who finds her, Tyler, is sort of like the captain. He is the top of the school and was meant to get to his like pick of the crops of everyone. And instead he rescues this girl and get all of the people who can't get along. including this bad boy. This is the Hot Space Elf. This is an Illumicrate edition. It's so fucking beautiful. I can't. Also, look at that holographic shiny shine. So yes, hoping to read this little beautiful. It's just fun and YA sci-fi and everything that goes wrong and lots of humor, or at least that was how the first book went. So I'm hoping this will be something of the same. Last prompt in my knighthood sort of saga before we sneak myself onto another like path is the prompt to read a book with a quest to save something or someone, and I'm gonna read this beauty. This is Elysium Girls by Kate Pentecost, which is a book that follows a girl who is also a witch who has to sort of go on a quest to save the world, because in this book life and death are holding a game to either save or destroy humankind, and I just can't with this cover. Team, does this not seem like a beautiful thing? Also, there's a steed on here. This is gonna be my metal knight steed. And then also because I'm just sneaky that way, I can't just make a knight and have her be a knight. We're gonna sprinkle some magic in there, and I know that you all thought I was going to go on a witch path, so did I. But apparently I'm gonna go on an oracle path. This is gonna be a knight oracle. So we have another 4 prompts to go. Oracle path, here we go. Okay, so the first prompt is to go into a book blind. And I'm gonna go with this book. So this is All the Bad Apples by Moira Fowley Doyle, I think, which I think is a book about a family who are like cursed, or all of the women are like a little bit cursed. I think there's some LGBT in here. I don't actually know what this book is about at all. So we're going in blind, team. We're going in the best way we can. Next prompt is to read a book with foil on the cover, and we are going to read Havenfall by Sarah Holland. This is a book about a girl whose uncle has a inn which has, I think, 3 doors to other worlds, and this inn is sort of like the in-between place where these people come to hold a truce meeting. And apparently this year something goes wrong, and our main character has to like save the day, and delightful, and it's just little and sweet and cute and oh so beautifully foiled. I can't. I needed to sneak some smaller books in here because I have at least 2 other chonkers. Are you ready? The third prompt for the oracle path is to read a book with books in it, or books as a theme. No, yeah, a book about books, and we are gonna read this beauty. This is The Starless Sea by Erin Morgenstern, because I don't have any other books about books that I haven't already read, and I really want to like cut down on my physical TBR, because yes. So this book follows a boy who I think finds a hidden library on his campus, and in this library he finds a book that tells some of his own life, I think it is. Also another stunning Illumicrate edition. I can't, so beautiful, and we are going to try to read this. There are so many books here. Okay, and then last but not least we have the final prompt for my Make Your Myth Taker Readathon TBR, and it is to read a book that is a 5-star prediction. We're going to try to read this. Oh god, nearly took an eye out there. Good thing I saw that coming. So this is Steel Crow Saga by Paul Kruger. I have heard so many beautiful, amazing things about this book. I think it's just I think the way that it was sort of described was Pokemon meets fantasy, and I believe there's like a motley crew. I think there's some LGBT characters in here. Basically, most of the books on this TBR are actually picked because I think they have some LGBT content, because June is also Pride Month, and I believe there is a bookstagrammer called, I think her Instagram handle is Spooky Hall. I'm going to link her down below, which is holding the Here and Queer readathon in June as well. So I'm gonna try to read as many queer-ish books as I possibly can, while also becoming the Night Oracle that I wanted to be. I'm also, yeah, gonna do things, gonna do the stuff. God, there's a lot of pages here, ahead of me, but I'm super excited. I have picked some books that I have been looking forward to and I'm just waiting to sort of be able to dive into. So thank you so much to Ashleigh and to Charlotte for holding this readathon. I cannot wait to see how everyone else is doing. I know people are being super extra and I want to be extra, and there may or may not be extra stuff in here, but this is my Make Your Myth Taker Readathon TBR. There are 8 books here and many pages. I'm gonna put the total here, so we're gonna see if we can do that in June. God, it's also really hot in England today. So let me know down below if you're going to take part in the Make Your Myth Taker Readathon, or just leave a comment to tell me that you are here. Don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe button at the same time if you want to, and then click the little bell, ding, so that you don't miss out on any other videos from me. I will see you guys real soon. Thank you so much for your continued support. I love you. I'm proud of you. You're doing great. Bye.